Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2D Board Gamers. My name is Dave.
And I'm Dirk.
And today we're going to take a look at the second villain, or villains in this case.
Two. It's a pair.
For Mad Titan Shadow. So this is the tower defense, which is got Corvus, Glaive, and Proxima Midnight. And so...
Yeah, in this one you actually have two villains out simultaneously, but only one will be active at a time.
Right. And unlike the Wrecking Crew, when one of them gets reduced to 0 hit points, they're still around until you... So you have to take them both to 0 hit points before you advance both of them to the second stage.
Yep. And same thing whenever you go to defeat them, you have to defeat both of them. You have to have both of them at 0 before they'll go away.
All right.
All right. So to do setup on this, under siege here, we're going to need Proxima Midnight's 1 and 2, and Corvus Glaive 1 and 2. And if we're doing it for standard, if we're doing expert, we'll need 2 and 3 of each of those. We're going to want the tower defense module. That one is
it's just a card.
It's a card. So we're going to want the tower defense, and we want a standard set. It could be any of the standard sets that are available to you, and you're going to want to get one modular set. So in this case, we're going to be using the Armies of Titan, which we used in Ebony Maw as well. And then this one, whenever we reveal it, we're going to set stage 2A. We're going to reveal 2A and put it into play next to this stage, so that there are 2 main schemes and 2 villains in play at the same time.
So we'll get back to that. Okay. All right, so stage 2A is when revealed, you're going to put the Avengers Tower environment into play. Stronghold side, face up. Put the Focus Defense attachment into play, attached to this stage. Each player searches the encounter deck and for a copy of Black Order Besieger and puts it into play. Engage with them. Shuffle the encounter deck. So yeah, so both stage 1 and stage 2 are out at the same time.
Yeah, so for stage 1 here, we've got Under Siege. So this one starts out with 1 threat per player. It's got a threshold of 6 threat per player, and each round it will gain 1 threat per player. This one is Proxima Midnight scheme. So whenever she's active, this will be the one she puts it on. But as a force interrupt, whenever this stage would be completed, you remove all threat from this stage instead, and then deal 6 damage per player to the Avenger Tower. And so that's the important part here, is they're trying to damage the tower, you're trying to preserve it.
Yeah. All right, and then stage 2B, we got the Armies of Thanos. This is Corvus Glaive scheme. Starts with 1 threat per player, add 1 threat per player per turn. It's got a threshold of 6 threat per player. When this stage would be completed, remove all threat from this stage instead, then deal each player 1 face down encounter card. So, in my opinion, well, our opinion, I guess, technically, Under Siege is more critical than Armies of Thanos.
Yeah,
I'm okay with letting Armies of Thanos, pop, and okay, you get an extra encounter card, that stinks.
Yes, but you don't lose the game. You will lose the game if that tower takes enough damage.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to that mechanic here in just a minute.
Okay. Then,
all right, so the Focus Defense...
this is one of the cards we set up with.
Oh, yeah, Focus Defense attachment, that's one that gets attached to the tower, right?
No, that gets attached to the active scheme.
To the scheme? No, to the active scheme. Okay, so this one, it's a permanent that whenever the villain who matches the attached scheme is the active villain. Oh, yeah, so this goes back and forth between them. As a force response after the player phase ends, you attach this to the other main scheme. So, yeah, this is the one that, like, these will both be out in play. And one turn it'll be here, the next turn it'll go over here, and whoever is the character that this belongs to, that's the active character on that turn.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how you tell which villain's active.
Okay. Then we also have the Avengers Tower. So this is an environment. The Stronghold side. The unique rule does not apply to the Avengers Tower. So everybody could have an Avengers Tower in their deck. And we also have this Avengers Tower as well. Force response. After damage is placed here, if there's at least 9 per player damage here, remove all of it, then flip the Avengers Tower over.
And whenever we flip it over here, the tower is damaged. When you reveal this, you'll discard each other Avenger Tower from play. So if everybody had one out and this gets flipped, everybody loses theirs. They can come back later, but if you notice, the thing that they cannot come back later because the thing that got rid of the uniqueness rule is gone here now. Right. But as a force response, after damage is placed here, if there's at least 9 damage per player here, the players lose the game. So this is what we're talking about. So it's a total of 18 damage per player, but if that's all done, the game's over. So this is the win condition on this one, is to defeat the villains while this is still around.
Right. Yeah, so this is an additional loss condition.
Yes. Yes.
All right, and then we are going to start with a Black Order Besiegers. We have 4 copies.
No, we're not doing the villains?
We'll get to it.
Okay,
This is one of the
fine.
this is one of the setup ones. So scheme of 1, attack of 2, 3 hit points, Black Order. Force response after Black Order Procedure engages you, choose to either deal 1 damage to the Avenger Tower or take 2 damage to your identity.
Yeah, we tend to probably, in most cases, we're going to take the damage to our identity as long as we can survive it.
All right, and then the villains.
All right, so Proxima Midnight. So phase 1, she's Black Order. She's got a scheme of 1, an attack of 2, and as a force interrupt, whenever she attacks you, you'll choose to either deal a damage to the tower or she gets +2 for the attack. And then she cannot be defeated while Corvus Glaive has any hit points. So this is what Dave was talking about. You have to actually defeat both of them simultaneously.
All right, and then Corvus Glaive, stage 1. He's got a 2 scheme, 1 attack, Black Order. Force response after Corvus Glaive makes an undefended attack. Discard the top card of the encounter deck. Deal 1 damage to the Avenger Tower for each boost icon in that on that card. So Proxima Midnight has a will do 1 damage no matter what, but Corvus will do it based on the boost.
No. She does not necessarily do the damage. You can choose to take the +2 attack, which is what we normally try to do.
Right. All right. Yeah.
All right. So phase 2 on Proxima here. She's got scheme of 1 attack. I guess we forgot the hit points on these. So she starts out with 9 hit points per player, and he has 8 in the first phase. Phase 2, she comes in with 12 hit points per player, schemes for 1, attacks for 3, and then her forced interrupt is the same. She'll deal 1 damage to the tower, or she gets +2 to her attack.
All right. And then Corvus, stage 2. Yeah, he's got 11 hit points per player, scheme 2, attack 2. After he makes an undefended attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck, deal 1 damage to the Avenger Tower for each boost. So the powers are still the same.
Yes.
It's just the stats are higher and more hit points.
All right, and then phase 3, she has 15 hit points per player, schemes for 2, attacks for 3, and she's still got the same forced interrupt there.
Yep. And then Corvus Glaive, stage 3, 14 hit points per player, scheme of 3, attack of 2 with the same forced response.
Yep. All right, so then we've got Proxima's Spear. So this attachment, you attach it to Proxima, and her attacks gain overkill and piercing while she has this. It gives her +1 attack. And as a hero action, you can take 1 damage and spend an energy and a mental resource to discard this card.
It gives her +1 attack.
Yep, said that.
Oh. All right. Then we have Corvus's Glaive. So this is
Corvus Glaive's Glaive.
Yeah.
That one is not a tongue twister at all.
So we got Corvus's Glaive. Attached to Corvus Glaive, he gains Retaliate 1. This gives him +1 attack. Hero action, take 1 damage and spend an energy strength resource to discard this card.
Okay. All right, then we've got 2 copies of the Direct Assault attachment. So this one is you'll attach it to the villain who is not active. This one gives that villain +2 to their attack. And whenever the attached villain attacks, the attack gains ranged. And if it defeats an ally, you'll deal 3 damage to the tower. At the end of the attack, you'll discard this card.
Okay. Then we have Proxima's Power. 2 copies. Treachery. Proxima Midnight activates against you. So even if she's not the current villain.
But if she's current, she'll activate again.
Yeah. And as a boost action, you add the other villain's scheme and attack to this villain's scheme and attack for this activation. So they're teaming up.
Basically. Yeah, and if they've got if they both have their attachments, it's even worse.
Yeah. Yeah, the Direct Assault. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then Corvus is Cunning. We've got 2 copies of this Treachery. Whenever it's revealed, Corvus will activate against you. So this is basically his version of it. And if this one comes out as a boost, you'll add the other villain's scheme and attack to this villain's scheme and attack.
Okay. Then we got a Treachery called Bound by Blood. When revealed, deal 2 damage from each villain. Heal 2 damage from each villain. Give each villain a tough status card. And as a boost, you heal 2 damage from the active villain and give it a tough status card.
All right. Then we've got 2 copies of Rain Fire. So this Treachery, whenever it's revealed, you'll deal 3 damage to the tower. So this, unless you can stop the Treachery, there's no way to stop it. And if it comes out as a boost, if the damage from the attack defeats an ally, you're going to deal 3 damage to the tower. So unfortunately, unless you've got a character who knows what's coming up, you don't know if it's safe to chump block with that. with this set.
Then we got a side scheme. We got 2 copies. City under attack. It comes in with a crisis. Hinder 1. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme draws a card, and it has 2 threat.
Then we've got the Black Order Infantry, 2 copies of this. They're a Black Order minion with 4 hit points. They scheme for 1, attack for 2. They have guard, and when they're defeated, you're going to give the villain the tough status. And when it comes out as a boost, you'll give the villain the tough status.
Yeah, this is the Armies of Titan modular.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so this is, yeah, we've done this one on the last video.
All right, then we have 2 copies of Outrider. 1 scheme, 1 attack, 2 hit points. Black Order. When revealed, discard 1 card at random from your hand. And boost, discard 1 card at random from your hand.
All right. Side scheme for this is the Landing Craft. So this one, 2 copies of it. Comes in with 2 threat per player. It's when defeated, you'll discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion's discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with you, or with the player who defeats this scheme. And then it's got a crisis icon on it.
Okay. So, yeah, so that was Scenario 2, Proxima Midnight and Corvus Glaive. So it's pretty fun. And the story, you know, you're defending the tower while they're trying to steal. I think it's stealing the Power Stone. I don't think, maybe Ebony Maw didn't succeed. I don't remember. But it's all about giving Thanos the Power Stone. So that's the whole part of this part of the campaign. So of course he's, you know, trying to complete his collection, and, you know, we're trying to stop him from doing that. All right. Well, anyways, thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe.
And if you want to see more content by us, go ahead and hit that notification bell down there, and you'll get alerts whenever we post new videos. All right, see ya.